Before we start, I just want to drill this into your head. There's no more affiliate links in the description. They're all in my website. There's a few drones that are similar to it, so you can see what I say about them. I help you choose which one is good for you, so just check out the website, the link to this, the link to other things. Everything's there. Let's go.
Hi guys! Welcome to my 1000th drone video!
Hi everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the Meteor Air75. I know I'm about half a year behind, but I'm not one of those desired YouTube reviewers yet. You could help make that happen by subscribing right now. BETAFPV sent me the Meteor Air75 to test, so I did not buy it. Disclaimer, but they didn't pay me no money or tell me what to say. I can say whatever I want, and I always do. That's why you love me. They gave me 3 frames, these 450 batteries. Personally, I'm going to be most likely using this for iGal, so I'd be doing it with 300s, but let's just do the recommended thing and find out what happens. Let's unbox it. Yeah. It's going to be exciting to check this out and compare it to the Meteor 75 Pro, which is my favorite. Bind and fly Whoop. Gone are the days of bags and chargers and extra batteries, but we got a cheaper drone. The cheapest a Whoop has ever been. So what do we get inside the box? We get a bag with stuff. These are the 16 tons. You know what? Those are my favorite bi-blades right now. I haven't tried out the new HQ Lite ones. We get the drone. So there it is. It doesn't have peak screws or anything. Still the normal screws. I think those come on the HD0 one, which I didn't get. It's about a gram lighter than the old 75 frame. No, my print failed. No! Let's take it to the table and look at it and talk about it some more and compare it to some things. So we got the scale. Just initial thoughts looking at it. You can see that Angry Dawn has moved to BETAFPV, so that's a good thing for BETAFPV because Angry Dawn is an excellent drone designer, tuner and everything. But Angry Dawn has actually been a pretty big influence on me, and if you haven't seen him, check out his YouTube channel, Angry Dawn. He's been flying whoops for a long time. He's an excellent tuner, and he has great tips for people with whoops, except for the alien batteries and the pH connectors. I disagree with those things. We have a weight of 21 grams. Not bad. So when we compare this to my favorite that I made myself, kind of modified, Frankenstein, whatever you want to call it, mine's at 18.24. But to be able to get something out of the box that weighs 21 grams, pretty good. We compare it to one that I really like to just kind of have to beat around that's been really tough. The Petrol V2, 27 grams, but it's because it's got a good camera on there, so that does make a difference. I personally don't understand why we have an outside receiver. I think that it could have been built in, and there's UART ones too, but it's just the weight savings. We got so much weight savings on this drone, and then we kind of add another gram or 2 with that receiver. I've seen from other reviewers that this canopy hasn't been the most durable. Stick around, subscribe. I will redesign a canopy kind of like this one for it. That'll be lighter probably. I'm not gonna do that until anything breaks, so I wanna actually really test this out. I'm really happy that it is direct soldered because I didn't like the plugs, and the electronics from the old ones were not very reliable. Hopefully everything is a lot better now. Straight out of the box, what does it fly like? We will we'll put a tune on it. Well, we'll see if it needs a tune. We'll see what we think, because usually we put a tune on it, it makes it a bit better. If you want to rush to that, go to my beginner playlist. In there's a short with a tune. You can put that on any drone and it'll fly better, unless you've already kind of tuned the crap out of it. But most drones are not really tuned that well, so throw that tune on and see if it helps you out with one of your other drones or on this one. If you are planning to use something like this in RaceGal, I would recommend that you buy it with 300 mAh batteries. Sometimes these things are loose. Meteor frames usually have a pretty good tight one, but this actually One of the things that I like about the Meteor frames is that they've always been tighter to the frame and they've been sturdy, whereas with the Happy model ones, they've always been a bit looser. So if we take, let's say, a 300 and we put it into the 75, you know what? It holds it pretty good. You don't even have to do anything. If it is loose, here's a little tip, little trick. You can take some shrink wrap, you can shrink it around the battery. And this will make it kind of a little bit more grippy, a little bit more tight in place.
Get it right, get it tight.
It's not, like that's not going anywhere. I also feel like that kind of insulates the battery, like preserves it. Maybe I'm full of nonsense. It gives you better longevity. If you don't have a charger, the best charger to get, the ViFly charger. I haven't made a review about it, but if you go into my, you know what, I'll shove a link. Also, my website is going to have links for all my favorite recommended products, the stuff that I actually use, not just stuff to, like, you know, con you or anything. The stuff that I use is the only kind of stuff that I'll put on my website, so you can check that out. Takes a hit okay?
We're going on a trip on his favorite rocket ship. Seizure alert.
3, 2, 1, go. Takes a hit okay. Nice. Okay, is it my rates? I don't know if that's my rates. I think this might not be my rates. That does feel good though.
Empari Lahu. Sit. Blast off.
Woo!
Indian FPV. Perfect.
Woo!
Now Maddie flip. Power switch and anti-Maddie. With an optional wall clamp LOL. Toronto FPV.
We tried the Matty. Something's wrong. Well, a prop came flying off, so that's okay. What happens when we try to land? Does it bounce? Yeah, it does.
Seeing things you people wouldn't believe.
Yeah! Yeah, baby!
Yes.
And my little trick worked. Oh no.
Gordian FPV. Sit. LOL.
Okay, we can do it again. We can perch, and we're gonna do a backflip off of it.
Empari Lahu. Sit. Boom. Crazy 55 rider. Sit. Cool.
We'll have to see, because I think the 300 will be much better. It flies. really nicely. I don't think it has my rates. Now we're going to do the last pack on a 300 mAh, and then we'll have to go and test it out outside. I have to say it flies really nice. Still think the Meteor Pro 75 is my favorite.
Try the Rotor Riot Vision boarding.
I don't really buy the Rotor Riot stuff. I find it all overpriced. I upped the PIDs a bit. I like this. This is also, yeah, it's
And very Wahoo said he has the problems too, LOL.
Oh yeah, I like this a lot more. A lot more. Whoa, this is fast. This is a lot faster. This is what I'm talking about. Ooh. Oh yeah, what is that?
Telemetry lost.
My tune is just, I have a tighter tune, so it's not, I guess, as beginner friendly as the tune it comes with, but like, it feels so much nicer, man. This feels good. I'm at like 3.5, I should stop.
And very Wahoo said it's 90 degrees, guys. Outdoor FPV said I like having a millimeter of frame showing just for reference.
This thing on 300 with the lavas is sexy. I was going to do indoor racing, and I wanted to start. I'd probably start with one of these. If I wanted a whoop to fly outdoors, I would go with the Meteor Pro 75. Hey, I didn't break it on Maiden, and I was able to flash Express ELRS on it from the configurator on the first try.
John Cuppy said I just heard that airframe breaks easy, obviously.
You know what? I think the problem is that they're recommending 450 and they shouldn't. They should be recommending 300s because it flies so much better. The 450 HV, overcharging the batteries and then having all that weight, it doesn't fly as good. And then they want to have that 6-minute flight times. No, fly 300s, rip the crap out of it, and get like 3 minutes of really good joy. I think that it should have 702s. The KV should be the same, 2300 KV, 702s with the 300 batteries.
John Cuppy said they made the Air75 frame to hold those fat 450 mAh.
See, the 75 Pro, sure, because it's beefy and it can use the momentum, it can take a hit. But with the 75, it doesn't benefit from the 450 at all. Like, that's its weakest point. It gives it too much momentum, and it's good. That's the reason it's breaking. If you fly it with 300s, I bet you it's not breaking. It's like night and day difference.
John Cuppy said, yeah, I can totally see that.
It's a 3 gram difference, and they would get those 3 grams back if they had the receiver on board and they went with the 702s. They'd save those 3 grams, plus then you do that on 300 and then you save 6 grams. You'd save 6 grams. It'd be ridiculous. That would be a bloody drone. Now they have the 5-in-1s, and the 5-in-1s basically weigh the same amount. So it's just like, then what's the point?
John Cuppy said Betaflight also will not accept any more new ELRS SPI.
Ah, is that why? If I had to choose between the SPI or the weight, I'd take the SPI every time. Look at all the Happy Model drones have even the UARTs, and they're built onto the board. They could have fitted on the board because they made the diamond-shaped board. They could have just made a square board and stuck it all together. That's impressive. This is 0.7 grams.
Oh, late 8 o'clock, spent 4 hours doing whatever, talking to strangers.
This review took a long time. Now we're going for pizza, so as they make the pizza, it's not the most exciting spot, but we're gonna give it a rip outside and see what it feels like.
I'm gonna change your world someday. Make everything alright. Been fighting my whole life just to make things right. But everybody's saying I should, but they don't know. Everybody calls me crazy, I don't mind. Someday you will see me, you're paralyzed. You keep telling me I'm wasting my life. No, why can't you just see? But they don't
Yo, I landed it inside the thing. See? Those flights actually changed my thoughts on the drone. At first I was thinking it needs 702s, make it for the 300. Now that I flew it, if it was just for indoors, I would still say that. Put the 702s and make it for the 300 mAh, and I guess I would do that like as a race edition, and then for freestyle the 450 with the 802s. It flew bloody amazing. Just durability, we got to see how long it lasts, but that's the other thing. I feel like people are breaking it because of ripping 450s, which is a heavy battery for it, but it can handle it. It can whip it around. My tune, I couldn't help it. I put my tune on it. It makes the difference. Just throw my tune on everything. You'll see. I'll try my rates too. Put it all together. Years of work, so do it. The big improvements have a lot to do with having pilots making adjustments to these drones. That's what you need. You need the people flying the drones to be working with the companies that are making them, instead of just pumping stuff out that isn't being like really tried, tested, and developed. The more that pilots are able to work with companies, the faster that everything will improve. But I think that these pilots should be paid. Like, I'd love to work with a company, help it get better, and get paid to do that, like a regular job, not just test. Like, we love it, we'll do it for free, right? But that's not the right way to do things. The 75 shines indoor if you're flying with 300s, but if you put 450s on it and you smash it around, mind you, it took a pretty good beating. I'm surprised the frame hasn't broke, but I like the frame, but the canopy cracked from a good smack there and there. The way that the canopy is designed, this hole pulls the dipole off of the thing. I designed this mount so that you can basically, because the canopy that it comes with is not that great. It messes up your board. It breaks the antenna mount, and so I made this thing that you're going to be able to just put on top, and it holds down the VTX in place, holds the antenna in place, and holds the camera in place. It's a 30-degree angle, 1.2 grams. So I went back to the design board and I designed this, and this one only weighs 0.7 grams, so it's lighter than the stock canopy, and it's better, and I can make it even lighter by putting a smaller camera and whatever. But I want to be able to give you a mod that you could do with your own drone. This will allow you to do that. Use things that I designed for you. Just toss me a buck. It's not a big deal, but a lot of you do that. It helps me out a lot, okay? After I did this and I updated Fusion, my computer stopped working. So it's a sad time. I've had a lot of bad stuff happen to me. I will put this print up on Maker's World eventually. Out this strut and this strut. Specifically, all the ones going in and all the ones going out you keep, and then you take out the two side ones. And it hasn't like ruined the durability. I think it's made it probably better. And then I also cut out all these guys, but I filed them all too. Like I got a little Dremel, and I filed it all so that it looks nice. The 23 kV is like kind of perfect for me. I like the 23, and I liked the 702 2300 kV. I think as someone that's not like a pro or something, to have that amount of power, it's very nice. This is the first whoop that I just love, just flying.
Oh, man.
Like not even doing tricks, like just it's
I would
fast.
love having that little baby like that at home.
I design little drones. Well, I didn't design that, but I modify them. So he's wearing VR goggles.
Oh.
And then he sees and you're flying. It's fun. What's your name?
Aoi?
Aoi?
Yeah, Aoi.
It's like ouch.
Yeah, yeah. Literally. Aoi.
Are you Mandarin or Canton?
Huh?
Are you Mandarinese or Cantonese?
I'm Japanese.
Oh, Japanese. I'm like, I can't even talk properly.
One country, bro.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Yeah. What's the
Oh,
voltage?
I just check it out and it's
What is-
355, so I'm coming back.
Okay, come back.
Ooh.
Good job. Okay, landed.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Want to do another one? Do another
Oh
one.
yeah, I love it. Surprised at the analog quality.
Feels
and,
so good.
But you give me this with my controller, I'm the king.
No, you'll have delay. There's no delay here. It's instant.
Really?
Feels so good. I like it more than digital. I do.
It's pretty good, the quality actually. Pretty good quality.
94 American bucks. How can you beat that?
94 American dollars. So it's perfect, this little quad. I love it. It goes everywhere. Love it. Wow.
So-
I'll spend hours with that.
The modified version of the 75 Air. Hold it in your hand. There you go. There you go. You could even you could even do the pose. So put one finger up. Yeah. There we go. Hold it nice. There you go. And then yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Now look into the camera and smile like the happiest man that's ever. Yeah. Okay. There. Use you as the thumbnail since you haven't been around in a while. So what do you think?
Fantastic, man.
And he flies digital. So he's a digital flyer usually. He doesn't fly analog.
Quality was perfect. It rips. I don't know what to say, man. It's just amazing.
It made you want one, right?
I want one for sure.
Yeah. I was surprised by how good it is.
You go, sir.
Does it fly like a 5-inch?
Not like a 5-inch, but for a mall, it's nothing better.
You ripped them all with it. We didn't get in trouble today.
Surprised security didn't come through.
Tommy, what do you usually fly?
5-inch and sometimes the little fly lens, but 5-inch every day.
Yeah.
1 pack, 2 pack a day, maybe 6 sometimes.